Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Wizard, and we are taking a look at the new map called Dynasty, which is part of the Nemesis DLC map pack for Call of Duty Ghosts, out now on Xbox Live. I'd always recommend that you pick up the Season Pass if you plan to be getting the 4 DLC map packs, which are all available right now. Season Pass will save you $10 overall and give you instant access to the 4 map packs as they are released. So, without further ado, let's jump right into my little review of Dynasty here. Won't ramble too long, at least I'll try not to. But starting off the map, it's set in an Asian setting. Not exactly sure what's going on in the map, what the main theme is. But the color scheme is nice. It's not over the top. It's not too dark at all. There's enough light going around. You won't have a hard time seeing your enemies unless they're camping in the abundant corners. There are tons and tons of corners. Some are more obvious than others. Lots of buildings that you can hop through, which I'll touch on in a little bit. But the main point of the map is the center spot where B flag is, I believe. It's the lowest level of the map, so it's ground level. It's not in a building or anything like that. On top of you is a building that you can walk through, and on either side there are stairs that come down and an alleyway of sorts that leads to it from the front. You are protected by your top and back, but that is it. So you can be very exposed, and like I said, it's a very high traffic area. So I'd suggest maybe IEDs, C4, something like that to give yourself a heads up when people are coming if you don't have an organized team, just because of the hecticness of it. I've played a variety of game modes on this map, and they all seem to work out pretty well. Haven't had too many time limit games. I had 1 or 2 with kill confirmed, I think, or just very low scores in kill confirmed. But for the most part, the action of the map is centered kind of off to the side, off to the 2 sides of that center spot. So really all the action kind of happens in a strip just throughout the time of the game. People will shift from side to side. So, because of that, running through the gut of the map right up the middle is not the best strategy. So, I would suggest using any sort of weapon, really, even a sniper, shotgun, SMG, AR, anything will really work on this map, which is great. Lots of lines of sight and all that. But running around the outside of the map seems to be the best strategy that I've picked up on. Not many people know there are as many buildings and passageways as there are. Most people just shoot right for that center spot that I was talking about earlier. And so this way you can get around them, get on their flank, and take them out from behind, or as they're just spawning. You can get lots of lines of sight, like I said, right into spawns often, or around the corner from spawns, just waiting for people to run around. So it's kind of camping in disguise, if you will. I forget what YouTuber said that once. But don't just sit down and camp, because they will find you, because there are multiple flank routes to most locations. So I'd suggest kind of taking down an area of the map. If you and your team can lock down the middle area, you're almost guaranteed to win the map. You can take down the left or the right sides. Boom, you got it down. Victory is yours. So, like I was saying, all weapons work for the most part. I've done sniping. I've used a shotgun, even though it's not my strongest weapon. And of course, I've used ARs and SMGs. All doing pretty well. Please pardon the interruption here, but I realized I forgot one of the most crucial aspects of the map Dynasty. It's that you can call in a Harrier Strike. That's right, the field order bonus for Dynasty. It's not a KEM strike or anything like that. It's a Harrier Strike from Modern Warfare 2. One of the most popular kill streaks, aside from the nuke, is the Harrier Strike. You call it in, wrecks havoc on everyone on the opposing team. I've actually never called it in, but the people I've been playing against seem to do it quite often. I've just been on the bad end of it. So tell me in the comments down below if you have called in the Harrier Strike before on Dynasty and Call of Duty Ghosts. And let's get back to the scheduled programming. I'm going to leave that one up to you, but my question for you in this video is, what do you think about this map? Do you like it at all? I mean, it's kind of a hit or miss. You're either going to like it or not. There's not that many things that are bad with it, but it's also not the best map they've put out this DLC season. So I'd love to get your feedback on this one. Stay tuned for the Sub-Zero map review coming up soon. And if you want to check out the rest of my Call of Duty Ghosts DLC, you can click the first link in the description. It'll bring you to my playlist where it covers everything old and new. Check it out. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, Wizard out.